Okay, he's gonna get that nest out of there. Okay.
Oh, no, didn't hit it. It's very tight on there.
Well, keep going.
Yeah.
You didn't. Well,
I'm gonna get my net. Kind of protection.
okay, well, here's Seth with the nest. Just go ahead and tell us, Seth, what you've got here.
So, the nest that you just saw in the video of me knocking down. So this is that nest. This is the bottom half of it. You can see right here, this is the hole where they would have came out. It's a little bit messed up now, but yeah, so they come in and out through there. On the bigger nest, there's a big bulge right here. The smaller ones are just a hole, but there's...
So that's the bottom of the nest, pretty much right there. Yeah. Oh, and there's one coming out of it.
Yeah, that was one of the ones that we just had hatch out.
You just had hatch?
Yeah.
All right.
So
now you said when they hatch out, they're not aggressive.
Yeah, so I wasn't sure about this at first, but just over time, I've got lots of these. And I've just found that they're not aggressive because I keep the nest sometimes and they just don't seem to be aggressive. And I think it's because they don't have any adults to teach them any.
So they have to learn aggressiveness.
Yeah, they have to learn. So yeah, I'm not scared to be holding this with the wasp in it because it's one of the new ones. So.
Okay, now let's take a look at the combs that were inside of it. Let's get a close-up of those.
Yeah, so this is just the outside part and there's lots of layers on it. You can see they
put
a lot of work into it. Yeah.
And they're just like paper thin.
But they've got...
What about how many layers are there?
This one, 2, 3, 8 layers on this one. So
wow.
Yeah, they put a lot of layers on. And there's inside of that.
Oh, okay. Let me get a good
You can see the hole through there where they come out.
Okay, cool.
And then this is what is the most precious thing inside of their nest. So this is where all of the babies are raised and all of this stuff. So this
just
one,
look how perfect those, and that's kind of the paper too, the same stuff that their outer nest is made from.
So all this gray is the same stuff that's in this, but then all of these white caps, so the larvae get to a certain stage after they lays an egg, they get a little bit bigger, and then the adults cap them. They put these little white caps on them, and that's where they do the rest of their development.
So are there larvae in some of these empty ones there?
And actually, right there, I don't know if you can see it, but there is one coming out.
Point again.
Right somewhere.
Oh, did I just hear him chewing? Yeah, oh my.
Yeah.
Oh my.
You can see one coming out. So.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's pretty cool. I like to watch them come out. They're very fun to watch, and they just keep chewing until they have enough room to get out of there.
Is he swallowing that? Is that like food for him?
I am not sure. I don't think it's food, but I kind of have a feeling that they do digest it, or it goes into their stomach because the parents do that. They take comes out of their mouth and they make it into these hexagons. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he's swallowing it. But
you know what? I think there's actually two.
Yeah, there's more coming out.
Here's another one. This guy looks closer right here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that's them coming out. So all of this gray that's around the edges, this is all ones that have not been capped yet. These are there's often larvae. I don't see any in here because it's getting close to our season for wasps, but they will cap these one by one, and usually the ones closer to the outside are not capped yet, while the ones in the inside are.
Yeah, and so all those inside ones that are uncapped have all hatched or are hatching now.
Yeah, yeah. So then I'll take this part off. So then you can see all of these in the middle, they've already hatched. All you can see, there's little tiny bits of paper around the outside because they didn't totally clean it off when they came out.
Oh, look, this guy's about ready to come out.
Yeah.
Here he comes. Oh, wow.
I don't think he'll be able to get out yet, but yeah, he's getting there.
Wow.
Yeah, so you can see just because of this piece right here. So this piece, they'll start laying eggs in the middle, and then they'll start they'll start putting it outwards and getting it bigger and bigger. So that's why the ones in the middle are usually the ones first to hatch.
Now flip that over and let us see the back
So
side.
on the bottom, they make these little things that hold the different combs together, and they stick it to one of the cells on the one below it. And
so then it just stacks on there. I had a picture a minute ago of all of them like this.
I don't know if you can see it in there, but
yeah, but that looks like a pretty lot wider. Yeah, it's definitely.
Oh yeah, they make it bigger as the comb gets bigger. So this one.
And now this same nest had two other combs here. So it is
this is the same one. These are the bottoms. See, there's lots of joints on here. This was because this was what fit into here.
Okay.
That fit on the bottom. This one was next, and then these guys were all stacked on top, like that.
Wow.
That's how it was in the nest.
Wow, pretty amazing. Yeah. So now these are the two. Yeah, the two.
These are the two ones that were in the middle
layers. But this is the one. There's still a guy there working his way out.
So right here, in this one, you can see, look at the amount of caps there are in this one, and this one doesn't have nearly as many. They're there's not nearly as many as in this other one, and that's because we're getting close to the end of our season, and the ones on the top, which would have been made later on in the year, are just starting to come out now, while the bottom ones that were in like May or June are already
because you can see a lot of these had
most of these grays have been hatched.
Now, do they ever reuse a hole? Yes,
they do reuse them. So when you see on the top one here, there's kind of ones that look a little bit rough around the edges. The parents or all of the workers, they will, when they're ready to, they will clean out all of that, and they'll clean the inside of the cell, make sure there's nothing in there that might hurt their babies, and they'll take all of that rough around the edges stuff off, and then they'll start making new ones.
Now I'm seeing a lot of variations. Two things: there are some that are darker than others, and some get an angle like this that really bulge up higher than others. What's going on with those things?
So the brown on here, all those ones that are, some of them are lighter brown, well, some are darker brown. Those are all dead. They've died while they were developing inside these cells. The white ones are the ones that are doing the best.
Okay. So now, can we maybe open up?
Let's
see this guy here. He's working his way out again. He's trying. He's just chewing as fast as he can. So let's don't disturb him too much, probably.
Okay, so I'll take one of the ones that's closer to the middle. They'll be more likely to be kind of farther along in their hatching. Just gotta take, and then, so this is what's inside. He's about halfway through his stage in a capped.
Yeah, he's
starting to move a little bit. Yeah, he doesn't have any wings, and the color on him is not totally there. It's just a tiny bit. You can just tell. So he's not very close yet, but he'll probably be 5 days or something until he's ready to go.
From the time they seal it to they hatch, do you know about what that timing is?
Yeah. So, he's getting ready.
Yeah,
he's almost there. So they will take, it depends on the type of bee, the workers. I think, I don't know for sure about wasps, but for bees, honeybees, it'll usually take about 16 days or about that for the workers. I think that's what it is.
Okay.
And then the queens, they will take longer.
Oh, now look over here. There's a wiggle worm.
Yeah.
What's going on?
So those.
Oh, there's several of them in there.
That is not good.
What does that mean?
That stuff, those guys are not good. There's these little wasps. They're smaller, and they actually infiltrate inside of these combs without the guard bees or guard wasps watching, and they will lay their eggs inside, and they will feed off of some of the cells as they grow.
Oh, so
That's
it's
what
like,
those are. Yeah.
There's a bird that does that too. What's the bird called?
Brown-headed cowbird does that.
Oh, yeah,
a lot of
cowbirds.
others.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So then.
Wow. So I didn't know that happened.
Yeah, they do that. I don't see that in every nest, but yeah, I guess this one is. So then another thing about these cells.
Oh, those big ones?
So
Yeah.
see how a lot of these cells, they're smaller, and then there's some that seem to stick up a lot. They're way bigger than. They're a lot bigger than the other ones that are there.
Getting a very good side view. There we go. You can see how they stick up higher than the others. Okay.
So those are queens. The queens are a lot larger. The cells are a lot larger than the other cells. In honeybees, the cells, they will be on their side along, just lying along.
Is this a queen about to hatch?
No, I think that one got wrecked when I was just playing with it, getting it off. But so you'll see in honeybees that the cells will be laid on their side instead of sticking straight up like that.
Oh, okay.
But in wasps, they will be about the same size and way bigger, but they just come out just the regular way.
Can you open this one that got wrecked and let's see what's inside of it? That would have been a queen, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I did smash it.
Yeah, it's done, but yeah. I can take some of these other ones out too.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll take.
Let's just check in on this guy again. He's still working his way out, but
yeah, it's kind of blurry there.
yeah. Oh, wow.
Yeah, he's
trying.
He's
getting so close.
He's trying to push out. They often try to push out, and then they just go back to chewing because they can't make it yet. But yeah, so so these guys.
Kind of like a chick pecking its way out of an egg.
Yeah.
Okay, so you wanted to open one of these?
Yeah, sure. I'll open a few more, see if we can find anything. Okay, so this guy is not very far along.
Oh, yeah.
See, he's still white. He's not. He's pretty small still. Yeah, he's not anywhere near. He's.
Oh, you covered up your other guy.
Uh-oh. Okay.
He's probably wondering what happened.
So now I'll take this bottom one off, and there should be a lot more that are getting ready, so you can see some that are almost ready to come out, probably.
Okay.
Oh, look, there's some trying to get out right here.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, which one?
Well, it looks like a few of them are.
Yeah.
That one might have. Is that one he's already out?
Yeah, there's one here.
Okay.
Okay, I'll try. Yeah, I'll try this one right here.
Now, why did you pick that one?
Because it's closest into the middle. Oh, yeah, he's getting close. See, he's almost ready to come out.
He's coming out. Wow,
so, look at that. He hadn't started to chew yet, but yeah, he's pretty much ready. They get to decide when they want to start coming out, but yeah, he's very close.
Yeah, I mean, look at him.
Yeah, so that is a yellowjacket. Yeah. Yeah, should we take a few more of these out?
Sure.
See if we can find one that is a little. I'm just trying to look for a certain stage.
Is there a live queen? Maybe we can.
Not in this nest.
Well, I mean these guys, like over here, these higher ones.
Oh yeah. Okay, so this is kind of what I was looking for. So look at this guy. This guy he's not quite ready, but you can see he's starting to get a little bit of wing on him.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, he's not quite there yet.
Now, size-wise, how does he relate to the guy that just came out? Well, I guess
he's a tiny bit smaller, but they don't grow much in size once they're in the caps. They pretty much, the larvae grow to the same size, and then they just turn into wasps from there. They don't change much for size.
Now, what normally happens when they come out? Oh, here's our other little guy that's been eating his way
he's trying again.
How's he doing over there?
We can get a video on him quickly if he's... Yeah, I don't think he's getting out yet, but...
Okay.
Yeah, so that's what the nest is. It looks like.
Let's try one of these.
Okay,
you think is a queen over here?
Yeah. I'm not sure. They probably won't be ready yet. Oh, yeah, she's not far along. So you can see the black eye. I don't know. Yeah, you can kind of see right there. I'll take her out.
So, how many queen? I thought there was like a single queen per nest. Is it?
Yeah, so they have a queen, but then the other queens that are hatching, they just fly away. They go find and start to make another nest. Let's see if I can get them out. So, yeah, so that's what this queen is, not very far along. So, see, she's just a yellowish color. When they are just getting ready to be capped, they will be white, and then they start to turn yellow, and then they start to turn black, and you can see she's starting to turn a little bit black.
So now,
not very far along.
How would you tell the difference between a living queen and like this other guy that hatched a bit ago?
They will look almost exactly the same. They're pretty much unidentifiable except for their size. Their size.
Is this the guy that just came out a minute ago when we opened it? So, or one that was trying to eat his way out. What happened to him? Oh, he's still over there eating.
He's still working away.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. Yes, that's pretty much it for this comb.
So these little wormy things, those are the predator ones?
Those are not good wasps. Yeah.
But it's different kind of wasp. Now, speaking of different kinds of wasps, you've got something in this case.
Yes.
What's in there?
They're a much larger kind of much larger kind of wasp, but they look very similar. Come over here.
And what kind of wasp is this?
European hornet.
Ooh.
So yeah.
Should I be scared?
And this
Are
nest.
they gonna fly out and sting us?
No, because they are all all the wasps that are going to be in there are all, they don't have anybody to teach them to be aggressive. So I can even touch them and probably hold them as long as I don't pinch them and they won't sting. So,
wow. Well,
so this nest.
Just don't make them mad while I'm here.
So this nest, all the ones that are in here have all hatched within the last 3 days, and there's already about 20. I just got this nest a few days ago, and I kept it for this video.
Oh, this is the one that we got, that you had the other day.
Yeah.
Okay, that was on
Sabbath.
That was on Sabbath, and today is Monday. So this was just 2 days ago.
Yeah, and look at how many there already are.
Wow, so they've just been hatching on their own.
Yeah, and then let's see if I can get these wasps to not crawl all over me. They do buzz their wings. That's one thing that they do know how to do.
But they can
and look
fly
at how
off.
many are underneath.
Oh my.
They're all sleeping, those guys.
Okay. So why aren't they flying away now that they're...
They can't fly. They prefer not to. They probably could, but they just don't because nobody's trying to convince them to fly. So.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what are they eating then to stay alive?
They are not eating anything right now, but they can survive a very long time because insects are very tough.
What is their average lifespan? Do you know from the time they?
I don't know for wasps, but
There's our little guilt guy trying again.
I don't know for wasps, but it's not over 3 months. I know that for bees at least. It's gonna not be over 3 months. They don't live for very long, but there's so many new ones that are hatching that it's not much of a problem for them. And usually there's more hatching than dying. So.
Now these guys don't make honey or anything. What is their occupation, so to speak, their purpose? What do these guys do all day long? All of the
wasps, all of them that hatch, except for the queens, they will become workers, and working is what they do. They go outside the hive. All the ones that are over about a week old, they fly outside of the hive, and they start trying to collect food for the youngsters, all these little guys that are trying to grow up as well. But
it's not like honey or something. What do they feed them?
They do feed them something that is kind of like honey. It's I'm not sure exactly what it is, but they do feed them that. I think they feed them that something sort of like that. They may feed them insects. I'm not totally sure.
So maybe they like chew it, and then like birds, like when you have a baby bird where the mother bird will chew
something like that. I think that's how they feed them.
Okay.
So then these guys, what they eat, they will eat insects, all kinds of insects, flies, and the larger ones like these guys, they will even eat horseflies, which are almost their size.
Oh wow.
They capture them in flight. They often figure out where's a good spot, like they like greenhouses. They fly in there and capture things.
So these guys are actually good to have around in some ways.
Yeah, they are in some ways, yeah.
As long as you don't get them mad.
So
I had a yellowjacket sting one time, and It was painful.
Oh yeah, yeah, they're painful. So you just have to watch out.
Yeah.
These guys, they
And I didn't
capture
even
in
do
flight.
anything. I walked out of a door with a screen door, and the door kind of reverberated, and they had a nest that was like kind of in a crack, sort of by the, it was a log cabin.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess that screen door kind of beating and reverberated, and they came out and attacked me.
Wow.
They must have seen it as a attack on their nest or something.
Oh yeah, yeah. If they see you near their nest, very close proximity, then they will.
Well, I mean,
yeah.
it was inside the wall. I didn't even know it was there.
Yeah, so these guys, they sting, paralyze the food in flight, and then they go fly down to somewhere and eat it. They eat all
Oh,
sorts
so
of things.
that's the purpose of their sting, is to paralyze the insect.
And for defense. They
Okay.
often on a wasp nest, I see a wasp perched on the opening and just sitting there. It's the guard, and it just sits there and makes sure nothing comes in. So then the other thing I was saying, when a wasp is about not a week old, somewhere earlier than that, they do a different job. They are also workers, but they work inside the hive without going out. They clean the cells.
Oh, so
and they guard.
These guys, oh, but they probably don't know to do this. No one's taught
No,
them to do
no.
that, right?
But they usually do not fly to the nest until they're a little bit older.
Now, this one guy's just kind of up against the side. Is he depressed? What's
I
his
don't
problem?
know. Sometimes they sit and rest. These guys are doing that too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But yeah. Yeah, so that's this nest.
Wow. Wow. So what do you have in your little plastic thing here?
So in this thing, I've got some wasps that I killed, hornets and wasps, and just for size difference. Look at the difference in size between the yellowjacket and the hornets.
Oh,
He's not like
oh
them.
yeah, he's like, now
he's
he's going to
like-
get aggressive. Hey, who are
Yeah.
you? An interloper.
Yeah.
Get him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
he's
they're
a-
different in size. And then this guy is the other kind of hornet that we have, the bald-faced hornet. They're
Oh, that's
almost
the one
same
you showed
size.
me a little bit earlier.
Instead of yellow and black, they're white and black.
Yeah.
But they look almost identical, though.
Yeah, but they are. Yeah, they're about the same size.
Yeah.
Now, will these guys grow anymore? Or are they full?
No, once they come out, they're fully grown and ready to do whatever. So, yeah. Yeah, so this is the European hornets, and then these are the...
Now, what's this guy doing over here?
I don't know. That's one of the guys from the other side.
He's eating one of the ones that you pulled out to show us, isn't
I
he?
don't think so, but they don't like... These guys do seem to have an instinct. If I put another wasp with them from a different colony, they will start, like, trying to nip it, sort of. They do that,
Oh.
like, they bump it and go back.
Wow.
Yeah, so these are the two that I have here, and then this is a bald-faced hornet, which I don't have any nests of at the moment.
Yeah. Okay, so what do you have here, Seth?
This is a bald-faced hornet.
Why a bald face? What does his face look like?
So these guys, see, they got a lot of white on their face. One of the bigger kinds we have around here. And yeah, I got this guy just a little while ago.
All right. Did you get his whole nest, or you just
No,
caught him in
no,
your
this whole
net?
nest. Yeah, I just caught him.
Wow.
So, yeah.
And you said they've got some of the worst stings around here?
Yes, yeah, they're a lot bigger than the normal yellow jackets. That's the most common type. And yeah, they're pretty aggressive. They're hard to get in the nest of, but yeah, they have a painful sting.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, just for clarification, this one's dead.
Yeah.
Okay.
So these are the paper wasps. They don't have the paper on the outside, but so you can just see the inside, all that comb, which on the European hornets and all the rest of the types we have around here, they build an outside paper wall between their nest and the outside. But these guys don't do that, and they are a little bit more slim. They're not so stocky as some of these other guys, and their face pattern is also a little bit different here. But yeah, so that's the paper wasps. The paper wasps, those ones in the video and picture that I got, they have two differences in the way they build their nest. They do not build it with this papery stuff here. that stuff, they do not build the outside part that the European hornets build. They just build all the comb that we've looked at. They just build just the comb. And then the European hornets and bald-faced hornets, yellowjackets, they stack. Once one of the combs is filled up, then they add another one on. They keep adding and adding.
Yeah, we kind of saw that
This
earlier.
one, there's
when
5.
We were looking
So then the difference is that the paper wasps only build one layer of comb. They just have one layer, and they can be pretty big sometimes, but they only build one layer.
Well, that nest you showed me back there were like 3 layers.
Yeah, so that was not natural. I glued those together and caught one of the adult wasps from one of those combs just so that he would teach the rest how to live and stuff. So I caught one of him, and he's taught the rest all to be really protective. But
oh, that's why they're aggressive then.
yeah, so I glued those together just because I wanted a stack of them just so that there's more.
So they all came from different places, and you put them together into a single hive?
There's 3 different families there. There was 3 combs on that nest.
Yeah.
And that means 3 families. They were all from different combs,
But then did they accept each other and become one big happy family?
That's the thing.
Because we saw these guys over here. This one is still, he is determined to, he's either trying to revive or eat. The one that you pulled up out of the comb to show us, because he's been on it like glue from the time you opened his box.
Yeah.
This guy here that's about to come out, what would happen, Seth, if you just kind of push some of his paper out of the way?
So he will come out pretty much instantly. Let's see if I can.
He's already been trying to get out.
Oh. Pulled on him a little bit.
Oh, he's like, what's it? Yeah, it's still a little tight. Oh, now look at him. He's
trying to get out.
There he goes.
Oh, he's out.
There he goes. So that's a newborn.
Yeah.
Or new hatched.
Yeah.
What do they call it? They probably don't call it
I don't
hatched,
know
do
what
they?
they're called. But the one thing I notice, as soon as they get out, they often just stop. This guy's not doing it, but they often just stop and they start preening themselves. Like almost right away, they just start cleaning themselves.
Oh, look at him.
off.
He got over on his back. He's trying to get himself up. He was like, what is going on?
Oh my, he's having a little bit of trouble there.
Oh, but he found the
the
comb. There he got himself upright.
Yeah.
That was probably scary.
Yeah.
Now, he looks a little smaller than these guys over here from this other nest. Are they just different?
Yes, they're different types. That's the thing. So these nests, as I was saying, these are yellow jackets. The nest that you saw me hit down was yellow jackets.
Right.
Well, these ones, these big giant guys, they're all going around all over the place. They're the European hornets.
Oh, I thought these were all yellow jackets.
No,
I thought they were all the same thing. Oh.
They look almost identical, but
so
they're
those
bigger.
guys, here's our new one.
Yeah.
Where it's not, the camera's not focusing on it as well in that angle. But yeah, he's trying to figure out what is going on. He's normally when they hatch, they'd be inside their little safety zone, and they'd have a worker there.
Yeah, they have a attendant, I guess, for a little bit. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's pretty much it for what I had to say. But
oh, awesome! Well, thank you so much.